Good evening and welcome back to the Mancunian Way. Happy Halloween to everyone. I hope you're having a lovely time. And for our friends, especially over stateside, look after yourself this evening. Stay safe. Don't eat too much candy, as you call it, or sweets that we call it. But good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. Big up to the Mancunian Way family. We hope you are all well. This is your Manc Way news now. It is Friday, the 31st of October. And we are going to go through Pep Guardiola's press conferences, as well as some fixture changes, a little bit of news on Bernardo Silva, come out from the Portuguese end. The Benfica president, Rui Costa, talks about himself in the third person. And also a little bit news on Sunday's show, slightly changed, but we'll give you some details. Right. Couple of things just to get out there. Thank you for last night. Big up to everyone. Please put an announcement in this. Please give it a like, share it around, hit that subscribe button. We've got people at the minute, I think it's funny to unsubscribe, unsubscribe in groups of 10 for some weird reason. So let's go against the haters. Let's get this channel going, and it's free of charge. Give it a big thumbs up. Give it a big like. Also, RS White for 12 or 13 did give 5 memberships last night, and I completely forgot to read it out. So, one, my apologies to them, and thank you so much for your kind, continued generosity. It means a lot, and it was my bad that I forgot to read it out. So, my apologies to them. Big up and thank you. Let me know you've got it in the comments, and you have heard that we have got it. Right, Pep's press conference. It was at 2 p.m. today. The countdown to Bournemouth at 4:30. Yeah. Rodri and Haaland are back. Haaland's fit as a fiddle after his knock at fireworks going off. It's Halloween. Fireworks going off, and there was fireworks in the old thing today after the news Haaland and Rodri were announced back. Now, Rodri, I think, will just be on the bench. I do have this fear of rushing back. I do. For the Liverpool game, I don't know why. In my own head, I'm thinking he's rushing him for Liverpool. I know he is. But Nico J has proved himself worthy to take that mantle and role in the absence of Rodri. Let him get fit. Let him get match fit. And let's bring him back when he's required. Pepper said he's not quite ready to start, but he is ready to get going. Everyone is buzzing. No new injury concerns. Haaland's fit as a fiddle. Talked about how Bournemouth were brilliant and they've been really good. There was a question about the top 6 in there as well, in terms of, is the top 6 still the traditional top 6 with the likes of Sunderland and Bournemouth in there? Now, remember, it is only October. We're about to hit November tomorrow. So, yes, Sunderland and Bournemouth have been fabulous. Areola has done a magnificent job down at the Cherries. Not great troublers, though, and they're not great troublers to the Etihad especially. We seem to be their version of Tottenham are with us. So let's make that continue on Sunday. So, yes, it's a debate. I don't like this top 6 because it's a touch of arrogance, but I think top 6 are still the top 6 in terms of revenue, fans wanting to watch them on the TV, things like that. Yes, they are. But it doesn't mean you don't encourage or don't welcome a new team to come and fight. I think it's marvellous Sunderland and Bournemouth are where they are. And I wish them all the best throughout the season. And I hope they do well. And we'll say, as long as they don't finish above Manchester City, I'm a happy boy. Because, I'm biased and I'm a blue. And that's what I care about. As should you. Little bit of other news. Colo Torre's back after the passing of a family, one of his parents, and thoughts and condolences are going out to Colo Torre's family and obviously Yaya's, etc. And I hope the something you can never put to peace. And trust me, I know it's what I'm going through myself. It's devastating when you see one of your parents like this, and when you lose them as well. It's unimaginable the pain you go through. And I just hope he's okay and he comes back and City will embrace him, and Pep and everything else will help him through these tough times. So thoughts and condolences go out to the Torre family at this very sad time. Little bit of confirmation. Was there anything else in the presser? Not really. Talked about Arnie Slot's comments, I think was from Jack Gordon, I believe, because he mentioned the Daily Mail, which is what Jack writes for. And he just said, you ain't driving me into that. Typical Pep. You ain't bringing me into that. So he straight batted that question away. Go and ask that for Arnie Slot, guys. For some reason, spending half a bill still doesn't give you a good squad. Wow. Excuses. Anyway, Liverpool's issue. We'll deal with that next week. Right, let's get into it. Fixture confirmations have been changed. Now, Manchester City have had some fixtures changed, which we now know there is 4 all over the festive period. And they are games against Sunderland, games against Chelsea, games against Nottingham Forest, and a game against Brighton. Nottingham Forest is now on the 27th of January, 12:30 kickoff down at the City Ground. New Year's Day, Manchester City entertain. No, we're away, sorry. No, let me get these right. I was trying to do them off the top of my head without actually needing help. A little bit weird, a little bit on the weird side, but here we go. Right, Saturday, 27th December, kickoff 12:30. City travel to Forest. Thursday, New Year's Day, 2026. City go to Sunderland. Sunday, the 4th of January, 5:30 kickoff. City entertain Chelsea. And then Wednesday, the 7th of January, 2026. City will go for revenge at the Etihad against Brighton and Hove Albion. Kickoff 7:30. So, yeah, all of City's festive fixtures have been moved for TV. Yeah. Bit of an irony that when you say top 6 issue earlier, Pep got asked. Hey, where'd that one? Bernardo Silva, Rui Costa, Benfica president, has had a little chat, and he's guaranteed, determined, thinks Bernardo Silva is going to go home to Benfica next season. He says basically he'll get offered more exciting projects, but sometimes it's what the heart wants. And Bernardo, by the sounds of it, and what Rui Costa was sort of alluding to, was Bernardo's basically told them, yeah, I'm going to Benfica. And Bernardo has said, I think it was about 2 months ago, that his future was already mapped out. And I think we've all thought this. Bernardo Silva will go and finish his career at Benfica, his club, his people, his fans. He is a Benfica fan. But let's just enjoy Bernardo Silva. Let's enjoy him. There was a quick question about Oscar Bob during the press conference as well. I did slightly miss out. Sorry. Apologies for that. Pep says he needs to be more confident in his own ability. And I do believe that. I think Bob is a confidence player. And he has been rotated a lot this season, which Pep has alluded to and admitted about. But I think when you're kind of hearing the same things from the Norway manager that you're hearing from the club manager, it's a player issue. And I think Oscar Bob's got to start having his own belief. And this is why when we go, it's why I make a big thing of it. I know people hate it, but he's crap. He's just shit. He's no good. Well, doesn't help anyone. Right, he may be playing bad. How do we get him improving? That's what you're going to look at. And that's the best way. The way I deal with it anyway, the way I teach and everything else. So maybe it's me. I don't know. But when both your managers at international and club level are telling you the same thing, sounds like more of a you problem than it is a them problem. But Oscar Bob, for me, I think he has got bags of ability, and I think he just that little bit more belief, self-confidence in him. I think he'll be fine as a footballer, and hopefully touch wood, a Manchester City footballer for many, many years to come. A little bit of an update on which I did find funny. The one Boxing Game day game down to UEFA. So the expansion of European club competitions has led there to being just one game on the 26th of December. The English Premier League tradition that Boxing Day has been a long-standing tradition in English football since the end of time, and the only game this year will be United take on Newcastle. the Battle of the United. And apparently this is down to the Football Supporters Association that the Premier League's TV selections Christmas New Year have finally been announced, and they were supposed to be, Newcastle's game at Old Trafford is the longest trip of the game week, and it has been selected for an 8 p.m. kickoff. Again, we talked about earlier about other things going on. I think it's just more proof that fans, the match-going fans, are less and less important. It's about TV ratings, the money. And I think when they're paying the most money they are doing, I think with record deal TV deals, they are going to rule the roost. Sorry, but they will. And I don't think clubs care about the match-going fans a lot. One thing I will give up big up to, Brentford. I saw it the other day when they travelled to Blundell Park, Grimsby the other day. All their fans are given a £6 food and drink voucher going in. Big up to them for doing that, to Brentford. That is still caring for your match-going fans and for your loyal fans. That travelling midweek from Brentford to Grimsby is not an easy road to go. It's not an easy destination. Getting back late, days off work, half days off work. But big up to Brentford for doing that down at the G-Tech. So, yeah, more clubs should do that. Little bit of update on our show for Sunday. It was going to be 1894 and City Matters were coming on Sunday at 9 p.m. or roughly. Then we're going to combine it with the Bournemouth post-match. We've set a group up. We're just having a chat. We're going to delay it till Tuesday because it's going to be quite an important show and we want to dedicate the full show to it. Up to now, there's 1894 rep, City Matters rep, Andy 9320 Pubcast, myself, because we're going to host it, and maybe a few other people want to come on, and we're going to do a full show Tuesday, 8 p.m. about this no stand extension. That, I'll be honest with you, just seems to be swept under the carpet by many, sadly. There is a little bit of I'm okay, Jack, so don't worry about me, and that's the sad thing. There is also it's only 500 people, so what? I find it poor. Poor attitudes, but each to your own. You want to think that way, but when we're all helping each other, I think it's sad because I don't want to go into because I feel as though some have become a bit selfish, which they have. I'm all right. I'm not being moved. So should I not care? Nah, don't agree with that. Because I think it does affect people who are also not being moved who sit in that area because it's going to affect the atmosphere around it. I think it will. I'm in a corporate section directly behind me. I think it will affect the atmosphere. So we'll see. But that'll be now Tuesday, 8 p.m. So Tuesday, the day before Dortmund. For Tuesday the 4th of November, 8 p.m. We'll get onto that. We'll get that posted out and we're going to push it out all over the weekend. And please make sure you do as well, because it isn't just for people affected. This is a club thing. If you let a couple of things slide, everything will. Not saying I agree you shouldn't protest everything, but I don't like the I'm all right, Jack, so screw you, but it is what it is. Right, that is your Manc Way news now. So press conference, everything is down to Sunday now, 4:30. There will be a post-match. Going to be roughly about 8:30, 9 p.m.-ish. Depends when we get back from the game, because obviously it's 4:30 kickoff. Not back to about 7:30, 8. So set it up, send the link. So we'll get what we can on. It's harder for the Aussie lads now because they are 11 hours behind. So that's 8 Monday morning at 8 a.m. It's in the working day for them. So it's a lot harder. But we will try our very best to keep these panels going. Massive thank you to everyone who tuned into the Aussie Tone show earlier on Instagram. Well over 1,500 views on that. Quick 15, 20-minute snippets. Big up to Tone and Oz for that, for building the Manc Way community out there. So thank you for everyone who supported that. They're live every Friday, as well as MCFC Tone on Instagram. Go and give him a follow. Top guy. Still there in the background. So big up. Really good friend of the channel and great guy. Big up to Ozzy as well, hosting really, really well now. Getting much, much better. So much love. Couple of things. RSY 12, I believe it is, 14. I apologize to you personally. I didn't read out your 5 gifted memberships last night. And for that, I apologize. I completely forgot about them because of the drama we had at the end. Of people trying to force me out of the channel. So my apologies to you. Massive thank you. I did put it in the comments and pinned it last night underneath Thursday night chat. Please let us know you have received it and you've notified we have apologized and you've got it, just so we're all good, mate. Sponsorships, if you do want to do any sponsorships for the channel, please reach out. mancunianway1894@gmail.com. For any sponsorship opportunities, we would love to hear from people. We're trying to grow this channel, grow your channel to make it bigger and better. And we need your help. Give it a massive like, share it around, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 8 to 10K. I know everything's a bit stagnant at the minute on YouTube, but let's keep pushing, keep it going. We'll be back Sunday. Please look after yourself tonight. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. Happy Halloween. Have a lovely time with your family, especially you young ones. Get out there and don't eat too much sweet stuff, you know. Or do it in bits. Don't all eat it once. You get a stomach ache. You get a tummy ache. But no, big up all. Stay safe. And as always, up the Blues. Come on City on Sunday. Yeah. Take care all.